Good evening, everybody. I'm Pierre Roberge, the Daily Trader. It is May 25th, and we are going to take a look at Tesla stock from a technical analysis perspective. My goal in doing these videos is to help you understand how you can use technical analysis to make better trading and investing decisions. But I'm not a financial advisor, so please do your own research and make your own decisions. So Tesla is up $1.57. That's 0.86%. Closed at 184.47. Post-market, we seem to be down by 47 cents. Let's look at what we have here on the chart. We are basically stabilizing. We broke 176.73 here. This was our buy signal. And we had started to go into this bullish channel. And we are continuing here. We are still in this bullish channel. We had a very special day on Monday of this week, a very strong day. But since then, we have been zigzagging up and down, but we are still in this bullish channel until we are not. And as I mentioned, depending on the force in the stock, we tend to, if a stock is pretty strong, we tend to gravitate towards the resistance side of the channel. If the stock is weak and still climbing, it's going to come closer to the support line right here. But right now we are basically going sideways. We have a hard time breaking 187.41. We broke it on Monday, but we came back in. So we are effectively in a congestion zone between 176.73 and 187.41. That's fine. That's fine. It would be nice if stocks would just go up like this, but this is not how things work. The stocks go up and down. Let's take a look at the 1 hour chart. So on the 1 hour chart, we opened quite high today, quite high, close to 187.41. And then we were squished down during the first hour. And second hour going higher, third hour, but we topped at the third hour and we could not even break 186. And if we look at stochastic is not over 60 at all here. This move up right here is not to be believed. This is still part of a pullback. So we are going to get a downward resistance at some point if we don't get stochastic over 60. So I don't know what or when it's going to happen. But if we don't get stochastic over 60, it means that we are effectively pulling back temporarily, at least on the 1 hour chart. So the 1 hour chart is not bullish yet. It's not bullish at all yet. On the daily chart, we are still bullish. Yeah, you can play on the 1 hour chart. You can play on the daily chart, blah, blah, blah. There are several different ways to play this. But yeah, I would be expecting maybe a move down to 181.95. If we go lower than 176.73, then all bets are off. This would mean that things are going really lower. But I am expecting, because of stochastic here, I am expecting that we could be caving in a little bit more. And we have this minus 44 post-market. So maybe this is an indication. But we don't need to speculate. We just need to see what happens as it happens and act on it. If we go back on the daily chart, let's look at our indicators. So we have stochastic at 79, still quite good stochastic. We have MACD very bullish, RSI at 59, and DMI also bullish. And just to tell you something, we could go back to 176.73 and do something like this, and we would still be bullish because this is our bullish channel. We are going. Let's take a look at some Tesla news. So we have Tesla's CEO, Elon Musk, discusses EV future with Ford CEO, Jim Farley. Elon Musk, yesterday with David Sachs on Twitter Space, had a discussion with DeSantis, who announced that he was running for president in 2024. Elon Musk is really promoting this Twitter Space thing. So now, tonight at 5:30 Eastern Time, Elon is going to be discussing EVs with Ford's CEO. This is going to be interesting. I'm going to try to watch this. Tesla Model Y is now the world's best-selling car, first EV to do so. Y was the world's best-selling car in Q1 2023, making the first time ever that an EV has achieved this feat. This is a nice milestone. And Tesla full self-driving beta takes its first steps outside of North America. So it has officially taken with the software making its way to cars in Australia, Germany, and Belgium. So I think this is going to be good for Tesla because the roads are not laid out exactly the same over there. So I think this is going to generalize the AI, and this can only help everybody. So this is great. And the Tesla Cybertruck interior revealed in new photo. So this is what the interior of the Cybertruck looks like. We have a hybrid of a steering wheel. So it's not a fully round wheel, and it's not, I don't know what's the name of the other one. So this is a hybrid between the two. I think that might be interesting to have this ring that allow you to go hand over hand when you have to make parking maneuver if you don't use the self-driving for that. I think that this is an interesting steering wheel. And as opposed to what Tesla had mentioned in the past, the center console cannot change into a center seat anymore. They had this center front seat that would fold, a little bit like what you can do with the Ford F-150, where you have a big center area where you can put down a laptop and do some work. And that centerfold was also a seat. So it does not appear that this is what we are seeing right now. Maybe there is a special version to have a 6-seater. I think that we are now looking at the regular version. Let's take a look at our beloved Palantir. So Palantir is keeps climbing. This is completely crazy. We are up 61 cents, 4.99%, closed at 12.84. Post-market, we are up by 7 cents. So we are really on this upper part of this bullish channel. Upper part, so we are strong. This is not the best candle. It started higher and we came back down and we have recovered a little bit. So it's not the best candle, but we still see that we have some buying pressure right here. In terms of the indicator, stochastic at 90, RSI is still oversold. I told you, when it's oversold, stay in it and ride it. Don't sell because it's oversold. When it's going to come outside of the oversold region, then we are going to see a little bit of a pullback, but not before that. VIX is cooling down a little bit. It's cooling down just a little bit. It's still above 1841, and we still have a 2071 above, but it's still higher. It's still higher than it has been during the past few weeks. A VIX under 20 is still considered low. So we need to take that into account. But when there is a change in VIX, this causes people to be afraid a little bit. So QQQ is recovering because of this. So we have just officially broken 338. So that's a milestone in itself right here. Dow Jones slowing down a little bit. So we are, I will say we are bouncing on 32,550. We don't have any stochastic yet. There's no bullish move in Dow Jones yet. S&P 500 going a little bit higher. This is in a congestion zone. This is in a big congestion zone. It's doing nothing. And we have even stochastic that is even going above and below 60. It's hard to be more sideways than this. NASDAQ Composite, a big rebound today, after a little bit of a pullback that we had a couple of days ago, but stochastic is still great. So, we should not be surprised by what's happening here too much. Physical gold is continuing its way down. There's no stochastic here. So this is free falling, just like physical silver. Don't touch this with a 10-foot pole. Bitcoin is having a little bit of a harder time. It's still going down just a little bit, very slowly. There's no bullish move in this Bitcoin yet. Ripple is just pulling back. It's just pulling back. We are still between 0.40961 and 0.477. We have stochastic here. There's a greater chance that we are maintaining ourselves and even going a little bit higher. We need stochastic over 60 to have a move up. And the US dollar is climbing like crazy. We have RSI that is in the overbought position. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow and I'm going to tell you la prochaine.